this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to make chocolate chip oatmeal cookies. So, I'll see you whenever we get downstairs. Alright. So things you'll be needing are measuring cups. Got two. 1 4 cups and 1 2 cups. One of these. Can use coconut flavoring. We have some Crisco, baking soda, oatmeal, sugar, flour. So first, and chocolate chips. First you put, how much is that?
A cup.
A cup of sugar into here.
It's white sugar.
White sugar.
And a cup of brown sugar.
And 1 cup of brown sugar. Where's the brown sugar? So it should look like this so far. So what you have in there right now is Crisco, or you can use butter. You have Crisco and 1 cup of sugar. Then you put in 1 cup of brown sugar.
Packed.
Make sure it's packed.
That's 1/4. That's a quarter cup.
A quarter cup. Make sure it's packed in there. 2 quarters. If you don't know what that is, it's a half of cup so far.
Three-fourths.
What is that?
And
Last scoop.
a cup.
A cup. So it should look like this. We put in coconut flavoring we just like coconut taste. So that's what it looks like. And you put, I think, a half of a teaspoon.
It says 1.5 teaspoons.
1.5 of a teaspoon of coconut. You can use anything. You don't have to use coconut. And then there you go. Then you throw in 2 eggs. And just put the whole egg. No, you don't have to do yolk or just the white. Just the whole egg. And it should look like this. Don't stir it up. 2 tablespoons of milk. Remember, this is for, we're making a coconut oatmeal chocolate chip cookie. And doesn't this make like a dozen?
This makes, it's supposed to make 40 cookies, but we're going to make whatever it makes. So I'm using 1 tablespoon of evaporated milk, and then I'm going to put in 1 tablespoon of water.
Water. Something like that. And then we're just going to add the tablespoon of water. And there you go. Alright, so next what you do is you mix it all up, and we have a mixer right there. We're going to mix it all up until it is all mixed. But there's still more ingredients to go, so mix it there.
We're mixing the eggs and the sugar and the...
And make sure you preheat your oven to 375.
Yes.
This is for, they might have different, so it just depends. And we're just gonna mix that. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our dry ingredients all together, and we're not gonna mix it yet. But make sure you put it at speed, maybe at 3, 2, or 1. Whatever if you prefer. You don't want to get messy, then just do it at 3, 2, or 1. Can't wait to get the burger on myself. Yummy. Anyways, it's going very fast. Then it should look like this, but now we have to add in our dry ingredients with the stuff that we just mixed in the mixer. So what you're going to be needing to mix up in this second bowl, or you can just 1.5 cup of flour. You could just mix it in with it, only if you prefer, but whatever works for you. So just getting that. And we're evening it out with that. 1 1/2 cup of flour into there. We'll just shake it up. There we go.
Salt.
1/2 teaspoon, no, just a 1/2 teaspoon of salt into where the flour is.
Woo.
You overdo it. Try not to overdo it or else it tastes salty.
A teaspoon of baking soda.
And 1 teaspoon of baking soda into where the mix is.
The dry stuff.
Where the dry stuff with the flour and the
We're
salt.
going to throw in some secret surprises.
And then this is the mixture right now of the stuff that's not there.
Some baking soda.
So you're gonna get some baking soda and put it in with the dry ingredients. So then it should look like this. It all looks white, but the baking soda is a little whiter than the flour. Now we're gonna put in our secret surprises. So now we're gonna add some coconut because we're in love with coconut. Coconut just makes everything taste better. Just like the real coconut, you don't have to chop it.
We're not going to put all of this because it will be a lot, I think.
Maybe about a 1/2 cup or so.
Let's see.
1/2 cup of coconut. You want to measure it out? Adding the coconut. Adding.
I might put a cup of coconut in there.
So we're adding 1 cup of coconut. You don't have to add any coconut. You can add anything. You can maybe even add leftover candy that you have from Halloween. That would probably taste good.
And
we're also gonna put in
chips.
chocolate chips. Chocolate chips are amazing. We're putting in 1 cup of chocolate chips into where the coconut and flour, baking soda, and salt is. You need some scissors. So once you got your a cup of chocolate chips in there, you can add in 4 cups of oatmeal. Isn't that heaven?
Fabulous. Get that chocolate before the door.
That is what you look like. Lots of chocolate chips and Coke.
4 cups of this now.
So we're getting 4 cups of oatmeal. We're using whole grain, I guess.
Yeah, and we're
Quick
using
Oats.
Quick Oats, but you can use either or.
Yep. And we're adding 4 cups of that. It's a lot of oatmeal, but it will be sure to wait.
Yeah, and
So
what we're going to do is we're going to whisk it a little bit or just kind of turn it over before we throw it in the...
Now what you do is you just whisk it. We're not mixing it in the mixer, we're whisking it right now. So we can mix everything together like the chocolate chips, baking soda, and the flour and salt.
all the dry stuff.
Yeah, so don't put it into there now. You have to whisk it first, and then after you can add it into it. So now what you do is you mix the dry stuff with the wet ingredients, and you just mix it again. We're doing about speed 3 or 2. To make things easier to put the stuff in there, we're just gonna grab about one cup of it, put it in there, and then maybe mix it, and after add it slowly, or you can just add the whole thing to it at once. It just makes it not as messy. So since we have a little bit too much dry stuff, we're gonna add one more egg to it. Yes, since we added coconut, we're probably gonna add one more egg to make it not as dry. So there we go. So it looks like this.
Slowly mix it.
So we're gonna slowly mix it. I'm gonna do
Just one.
there. We're doing a 1, and it should look like this so far. And then once it gets better, you can progress to speed. So we're gonna add
all the dry stuff.
So since we added all that dry stuff, we're probably gonna add either some milk or some water, which we're choosing water because I think water's better. Because since we use canned milk. So now the speed is back at 1. Speed 1,000, it's like speed 3. It's going insanely crazy. See, whenever you put the stuff on the pan. The best part is whenever you get to lick the stuff off of the thing. Yeah, best part. So how we make our cookies is we get tablespoons and we just put them on this pan. And I don't know if we flatten them or not. So get it on the pan. And make sure you round the tablespoons 2 inches apart from each other. You can maybe do a little more, just depends. So we can do 2 at a time. Adding the cookies.
No, it doesn't.
Is this a tablespoon? This is a tablespoon.
That's a little bit more than a tablespoon, honey. That's probably close to 2 tablespoons. Okay, just, are your hands clean?
Yes, they are. I'm not doing anything with them. Alright, so we are done with the first pan. We got 12 cookies on a pan. Probably gonna have about 3 pans. So we're starting with the second one. Alright, so we have both pans. We have 24 cookies right here.
That we can bake at once.
So we have 24 cookies,
Ready?
and we're gonna bake it at once. So let me get the first. So we're setting the oven to 13 minutes.
Table ready for the cookies.
Oh, timer set.
I'm gonna put a piece of newspaper under it to absorb the grease.
So there are the cookies right now, if you guys can see them. Cookies look awesome. Here, that's the cookies. So we just have to bake them at 375 for 13 minutes, and the cookies will be ready. We'll be back whenever we get to do the third pan. Alright, so now, I don't like this part.
I broke you and here it is, okay?
Alright.
Because your dad wanted it.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put all of our ingredients back, since we already have all of our ingredients and we all have them all mixed up. So we're gonna see you later. Baking soda on the shelf. Alright, we are loaded here with ingredients, so we only have to do 1 trip. Alright, so coconut goes
Down there where
right
those plastic bags.
here. This goes right here. Brown sugar goes over there. And then oatmeal. Doesn't it go right here?
Wait, I'm going to put my sugars and flour
Oh,
there.
okay.
That I'm going to put down here so I know it's the kind that I want to use to bake with. Because I like...
Anyways, I think we have about 10 more minutes on the cookies to bake, and they're almost ready. We're so happy. There is this much time. Alright, so for the drying part, we just have 2 rolls of paper towels, and then underneath it we have newspaper, so that all the
grease.
yeah, so all the grease goes down, and so then after we can just throw it away. Makes it a lot easier for us. They are rising. I'm so happy. You guys even see that? They're rising. Our cookies are rising. So we have 8 minutes left until we can take the cookies out. Alright, so we have 6 minutes left on, more like 7. What we're doing is we're getting another pan ready to put, well, we're already getting it ready, and we're making the last of the cookies. So we already have 4 on, and we're just gonna finish it. See you whenever they're ready. Alright, so we have our another pan of cookies. We're gonna need 1 more pan, so we're probably gonna have about 48 cookies in all. Oh my gosh, so many cookies. Who's gonna eat them? I'm gonna eat some of them. Yeah, cookies. Yeah. You don't know the dance. Work it came on. Anyways, if you guys could smell this, if they had smell and vision on YouTube, it would smell so good for you guys.
Imagine coconut.
Just imagine cookies.
Chip.
Unless you hate coconut.
Oatmeal.
What if, unless you hate cookies and you just hate chocolate and you just hate coconut, just imagine something that you like ice cream. If you hate ice cream, no, and no one hates ice cream.
I am going to.
All right, so we have 2 minutes left. Right there, 2 minutes.
I like your hair like that though.
What was that? Oh, I don't know. Cookies. Cookies are so good.
1.55 minutes.
Okay, 1.50 minutes.
1.5 minutes left.
Okay, 1.5 minutes left, and after we have to put this one, but we might have to put these in for another minute or so. Just
I think they'll be
depends.
fine. I'm gonna let them sit for 5 minutes.
So let them sit for 5 minutes so that they're nice and not too hot for you to
Not
eat.
too gooey.
Yes, not too gooey. Alright, so the cookies are ready and my grandma is gonna check them. Yes, we have to let this sit for 5 minutes before we can even eat one.
Why?
They look so yummy.
You gotta sit for
5 minutes. I'll come back to you guys in 5 minutes. Or we're gonna put this tray just right now.
Set the timer for this one.
And we have to set the timer for 13 minutes. And we're gonna set it. Timer off. Timer set for oh my gosh, it smells so good. And start. All right, so this is what they look like. But first, we have to let them sit for 5 minutes before we put them out onto our kind of platform thing. So see you then. So we're putting the cookies right there now. I'm gonna sit right here. Can I do this pan?
Well, I'm doing it, and it's hot, so.
Can I do the next pan?
Yeah.
All right.
I want to be preparing this one as soon as I get all this stuff
So
out of
the
it.
cookies are
And
super
give it
good.
enough room for each of these cookies to cool down because they're thick.
So we have all the cookies so far. If you guys could just smell this right now. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Like heaven.
Sassy. Now I get to do the next pan, so we're just gonna get the pan open.
I'm gonna let this pan cool down all the way so I can put my cookies on there. I'm starting for a cookie too.
Alright, I need to switch hands. Can I just put it down on the table? I'll
Yeah.
put it right here. So I have the cookies and we're gonna place them now. Oh, I think I need it. Alright, cookie.
You need room between each cookie so it has room to cool.
I think that's left
That's
apart.
good. Yeah, that's good.
Alright. Next one.
Perfect.
Can I do one more? No.
Yeah.
Alright.
This one.
So we're just putting in the last one. And then this row closest to you guys.
Did you set the timer on there?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good.
Do you see it on the oven?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, these are really close together. Alright, so we're just finishing off the cookies placed onto here. We need to maybe screw this out a little. So we have 3 more cookies that we can't fit, but we'll try to fit.
Put them on the bottom. There's room.
Alright.
1, 2. Yeah.
1, 2, and then one last one, which is a sole survivor of cookies. Alright, so now we just have to wait till the next pan is finished. So we have 7 minutes left, more like 8 left, and I'll come back to you guys whenever it is done and once we already have them onto the table. So we only have 24 cookies now, but we're just gonna get the rest of them on and I'll be taking away and I'll end this. So thank you guys so much and I'll see you guys whenever we are done with the cookies. Anyway guys, this is the end. All the cookies are baked and I have this cookie. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this video. Make sure you guys subscribe and like it. Try to get this to 5 likes. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.